Ooh, welcome everybody to the best betting show ever. I'm Lawrence Presman, Joe Ranieri joining us. We've got some betting information coming your way. We're here to make you money. Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and let's get straight to it. So yesterday, Joe, let's start right off the bat with how are you? How did you do?
I was good. Yeah, we cashed our best bet again yesterday in Major League Baseball, so it was good to follow up the 5% win with another win yesterday, Prez.
Excellent stuff. Also, we have our parlay of the day coming, guys, so make sure to stay with us there. Joe, I rained out. I didn't rain out yesterday. I had a pitching change, so I pushed. But I got my first 5% baseball total of the season going today. Comes with a promo code MLB10. We'll talk about it a little later, but that's $10 off my first 5% MLB total of the season. Dude, I am crushing totals. Anyway, let's get to our show update, Joe. Yesterday, we asked everybody for some advice, some suggestions on what segments they want for the show moving forward. And I'm going to race through some of them and really quickly talk about some of them. Then we'll get into our sharp bets. So firstly, one of our listeners, Mark Valdez, thank you, Mark. He wants a segment on international sports. Look, Mark, it's tough. It's tough for us. Joe and I don't really bet a lot of, I don't know what you call international sports, so to speak. Handball, we don't bet it. Bocce, no. Badminton's not a thing for us. International sports, Joe. I know we bet golf. We talk UFC. We talk soccer. Oh, rugby. We have spoken rugby. Yes. Aussie rules football. Listen, we're game, Mark. Joe and I just don't have the advice to give you on a lot of these sports. But if we see something or hear something, we are game. A couple of people love our predictive market segment, but another person did mention that it is too long. Sometimes it's short, sometimes it's long. Zach wants us to double down on CFL. I just don't bet the CFL, Joe. Do you?
No, but I mean, a lot of this is what Art is really good at identifying, since, he's actually in the risk room. So his ability to be able to point out international sports and any of the sharp bets and those types of things. Absolutely. I mean, he had a CFL one yesterday that you and I would have never have seen. So, but we do have from time to time guys that we can bring on that focus on those, those niche international sports there, Prez, that we can always bring on.
Barney says he'd like to see a prop rundown, favorite prop for Monday Night Football Thursday. We actually were doing that last year, Barney.
Yeah, I think we did.
Maybe what we could do, Joe, is we could have like a parlay Tuesday or something where we'll give out a 3-team, me, you, and Art, a 3-team total, a 3-team ATS, a 3-team money line, a 3-team prop. So maybe we could put together, a segment where we're just giving out, all the parlays for the NFL card, something like that. So there you go, Barney. Maybe we can find something there. Jude Bill writes, a day without the best betting show ever is a day without sunshine. So I don't agree with that.
Okay.
But I do love the fact that you think that. So thank you. What other, Eric writes, the format is fine. The show should be long enough to cover what it is, so no time constraints, so to speak. Segment on Survivor. We're going to do all of that this year. That is for sure. What we'll do, guys, is we'll actually provide you guys with a proper format in the next couple of weeks, and then everyone can sort of give their thoughts on that. Here, David Turkowski, one Survivor pool between the three of you, the circa 25 to 40-minute show. I read them all, guys. I love what I'm reading.
Yep.
And we're gonna get to a lot of this stuff. Of course, the idiot who hates me, I'm not even responding to that twat, but he feels bad for you, Joe. You have to work with me all the time.
I feel bad for me. Yep.
Yeah, feel bad for Joe. Feel bad for yourself, dude. Okay. Sharp bets. What did Art send in?
Well, a couple of Major League Baseball bets right now that are very interesting. The Mets apparently getting the sharp love against the Dodgers coming in here today, which I don't think a lot of people saw. And the Cubs also getting with Boyd versus Jones against the hot Pittsburgh lineup. The Cubs are also getting some love here. And don't forget, WNBA All-Star Weekend here, but those were the two that stuck out to Art here today. The Mets and the Cubs with some sharp action here today.
I'm so surprised All-Star Weekends are allowed in this day and age. Isn't that a bit elitist?
I can't figure that sport out for the life of me. I
No,
don't
but
understand.
any sport. Why would you be allowed to signal out success?
Yes.
Shouldn't that person who's super successful have to give some of his success to somebody else?
I can't even think of like an all-star. I mean, the Major League Baseball's during the week. I don't remember anything else that was just specified.
NFL All-Star Game is on a Sunday. Not that anyone pays anybody attention to that nonsense.
The flag football game? Like, oh, okay.
But anyway, Joe did not understand my point, but I'm sure you guys did. And that is, yes, if you are born with more skill than someone else, God damn it, you should have to give some of that skill away.
Well, I guess the NBA has a weekend too. I guess maybe they're just
You're
piggybacking
still on
over
that topic.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to think. Like, I don't ever associate a weekend with an All-Star game. I don't think.
I don't. You know who does not have all-star games? Soccer. Soccer leagues do not have all-star games.
I don't think anybody should have an all-star game. I don't think anybody.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But anyway, Toronto Blue Jays on the under leg one of our parlay of the day, 8.5. You Savage versus Sandoval. Look, Toronto is really struggling to score. I mean, their offense is like a eunuch in a brothel. And Savage is not, he's not doing what he did last year, but
right.
I think he should be able to hold him down. One of these teams is only getting 1 or 2 runs. I don't know which we're taking the under. What do you like?
I am going to go with the, and it's disgusting, but somebody's got to bet it, I guess. Here, I'm going to take the White Sox over the Astros because it's a good pitching matchup, but I think the White Sox at home will get to Arrighetti before the Astros get to Martin.
Right. Okay. So before we get into our predictive market segment of the show, we're also going to go down and do a quick run through on NFL Week 1. And I've already made a bet for NFL Week 1 that I'll tell you guys about in that segment. But I want to talk about my 5% play today, Joe, because, these plays, look, I almost never have 5% plays. This is my first 5% baseball total in 2 years. 2 full years. I have not had a 5% baseball total. I've only had one 5% baseball play the whole season. These are very, very, very rare bets. And my baseball play tonight is a total. To give you guys perspective, I am 73%, 19 wins, 7 losses in totals in baseball this year. That's 73% in all my baseball totals on the season. Joe, I am, are you ready for this?
Shoot.
45-15 in my last 60 totals. 45-15. Dude, 45-30 is a run.
I agree.
And I'm 45-15. I am 66% in all total bets since December 1st. And of course, my 5% totals, 5-0, 12-3. So guys, this is about as strong a bet as I'm going to have in baseball this year. It's today, and I got a promo code to give you guys $10 off. That's MLB10. MLB10. Bunch of you guys bought Joe's total a couple of nights ago, 5%. He won. Let's roll it today. and go for another one. Joe, what do you got going?
Love it. Yeah, ready to go. I got 2 Major League Baseball top plays available now over at my page, WagerTalk.com. You can get both. You hop on board with either a package for $29. You can get both, or just get the 3-day, get 3, buy 3, get 3. You get 6 days of all access. This way you don't have to worry about missing any of these best bets throughout the weekend. It is absolutely the way to go. Partner up here for over the next 6 days, I think. $69. It's the cost of a 3-day package. You get 3 extra days. That's the way to do it here, guys.
Yeah, use that promo. Use that promo instead of buying my 5%. My 5%'s $35. So, $10 off MLB 10, but you could do even better than that with the promos. So I'm with you, brother. 100%. Okay, Joe. Predictive markets. Bitcoin took a little bit of a drop yesterday, which is fine. It happens. What are we seeing today, my brother?
64 is what it's at right now, Prez. 64. Yeah, pretty flat at 64. So,
Joe, I'm gonna hate to say this, but given that it is a Friday, I think we're gonna pass outright on Bitcoin. The Fridays I'm finding are the toughest days for me to do the predictions.
Yes, well, that makes sense because look at these. The news dump could come in and change everything before 5 o'clock Eastern time. So, 64. I would tend to think we're going to be a little bit above 64 when it's all said and done, but there is the possibility.
It's going to be around there, but I don't want to take 63.5 at 84 cents and 53 cents. It's there's not enough value, so we're going to pass on the predictive. Anything else real quick?
Yes.
What's going on? What's going on with the Democratic nomination, dude? Where's Gav Gav? Where's Gav Gav?
Yeah, let me see if that's actually moved. I don't from last time here.
I gotta tell you, Joe, I'm pretty up on politics, especially American politics. And I don't see anyone other than Gav Gav. Like, it's his hair.
Right.
There's zero chance AOC wins the nomination. There's zero chance Pete Buttigieg wins the nomination.
Right.
There is no way Kamala wins the nomination.
Democratic.
Anybody who's part of my tribe, i.e. Josh Shapiro, ain't going to win the nomination. That you could take to the bloody bank.
18%.
Joe, let's talk about that for a sec, because you're living America and you're up on politics. Is there a dark horse I am missing here? There's no way it's AOC. There's no way it's Pete Buttigieg. There's no way it's Kamala Harris. There's no way it's a Jew, Josh Shapiro or Fetterman. There's no way.
Some of the people on this list, Prez, are hilarious.
Is it Tucker? No, he's not going to run with the Democrats.
Right now, Hunter Biden is trading at... Yes, he is just under a 1 cent, but he is on the board and has money.
So Gavin Newsom is 18%?
18 cents right now, yep.
Joe, who else could it be?
AOC
Seriously.
is 16.
It cannot be AOC. So
John
who else
Ossoff
could it be?
is 16
who the hell's
cents.
that guy?
No clue. Kamala is still getting money at 8 cents.
Yeah, the Ugandan giant?
Yeah, I remember that, actually. That was pretty good. Bobby the Brain Heaton, I think, was the manager there. Was he not?
Kamala was not Ugandan, just for the record.
Right, yeah. No, he was
and
from
you want to know the
Brooklyn.
craziest thing? The
Yes.
Iron Sheik.
Yes, was not also.
Jewish.
Remember that, yes.
Yeah, the Iron Sheik was, and that is so indicative of my impressive people. We just want the money, baby.
Yep.
We'll play Sheik. We'll play Iran. We'll go America, Hapui, or whatever the hell he did. Give us the dough, baby. Okay.
No, I'll give you two other guys that are making moves right now. John Stewart is now up over a cent.
Stewart.
John Stewart. Also, this is fantastic. Stephen A. Smith is climbing up the ladder. He is almost a 0.6 of a cent. So, yeah.
So John Stewart is part of my tribe. So ixnay him. That is not possible. Cannot happen.
Who is betting money on these? Oh,
no, in all seriousness, Joe, how is it not going to be Gavin Newsom? Like, what am I missing here? Who else could it be?
I have no idea. It's 2028. This market is going to flip-flop all over the place. I mean, when you look at the prices, Prez, I mean, I don't think the market has a clue. They're waiting to find out more information. We're talking about 2028 here, right?
Yeah. Is Mark Cuban going to run? I don't know.
He is on here, actually. He is priced actually better than you probably think he is priced.
3%.
1 cent. He's got 1 cent. Yes.
Let's move on, Joe. What else? Let's move on, brother. But guys, put up in the comment section, who are we missing? Like, seriously, is it
half of these people? I have no idea who they are.
Maybe Graham Plattner.
I don't think so. How is the New York City mayor on this list getting money?
He was born in Ghana.
This is great. Oh, my goodness. This list is over the top.
God, listening to that list, I think there's a greater chance Donald Trump gets a third term.
See, I think they're just throwing names up there. I think they're just seeing how much money.
Guys, get Calche to put me up there, man. I want to bet on me.
I am writing you in, Prez. I am writing you in. Oh,
NFL Week 1, San Fran against the Rams. The Rams are coming in hot, boy. -3.5. I'm gonna. My initial reaction is give me the dog. There's way too much hype on this Rams team. We're going through this at 100 miles an hour.
I agree with you. Yeah, I would take the dog Week 1.
Yeah. Jacksonville -7.5 against Cleveland. Blowout, Joe. Give me the points. No, give me
very tough.
Give me the points.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'd even go Browns money line because that's how much faith I have in Jacksonville.
Bullshit. You told us yesterday Jacksonville was good.
I don't think they're going to be good early. They're never good early in the season. So, that's the problem with Jacksonville.
Wait a minute. I think you would take the Browns here?
I would take the Browns. The Browns have a better chance of winning early than they do late.
Well, I mean, they have almost no chance of winning ever. But Cincinnati playing Tampa Bay, Joe, I think this is going to be a shootout. Give me the over 52 in this game. And guys, I would look to bet that sooner than later because I think that's going to end at 54.5. Neither team has defense, and Cincinnati is coming out flying.
I don't hate that either, Prez. I think points, although they say defenses are ahead of offenses, I don't trust either defense there. So I think points are coming for sure.
Dude, I like Indianapolis here. I understand Baltimore, Lamar, blah, 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 new coach, blah, blah, blah. Give me the home team getting a hook over a field goal, Indianapolis +3.5.
That's the only way I would look. And the fact that you can lock in the hook now, get it now.
Pittsburgh and Atlanta, Joe. This game I don't see myself betting, but right now I would look to take under 42. I think that line is going to drop. I think both teams are going to really struggle offensively this year.
I agree. I think there's going to be quite a few unders in Week 1 there. I think that's going to be one of them for sure.
Joe, why are people so high on Houston? What is the reason for that? We saw yesterday in the predictive markets that how where they were to win it all. They're playing at home against Buffalo. It's basically a money line bet. I'm not sold on this Houston team at all. And I'll tell you something, Joe. I want Super Bowl contending teams from last year, who had a sour taste in their mouth. I want them Week 1. Give me Buffalo.
Well, Houston, I think 7th easiest schedule on.
Not one.
Yeah, well, not one. That's what I mean. But they do play 3 of their first 4 games at home during the season here. So yeah, I would say the toughest part for them is going to be that first one. But the games after that, they're winnable, provided that you know who there doesn't give games away, which is always a big question mark.
Yeah, Carolina hosting Chicago, 45.5 minus 2.5. I know for me, I'm going to lay off of this game and probably see what happens. I think we're going to see a slight regression in Chicago. And I think Carolina's tough for me, Joe. Are they as good as they were at the end of the year? Or are they as bad as they were at the beginning of the year last year? That's a wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think that Carolina is trending in the right direction. I think they got a good coach. I think what we saw last year from Bryce Young is I think the game finally slowed down enough for him where he is more than serviceable. They had to work on the defense, and call me crazy. That's all they spent the offseason and the draft in is helping that defense. So I think they're going to be much improved. I would look at them in week 1.
Yeah, I you know who I like in week 1, and this is not my bet. We're getting to my bet, but I like the Jets, dude. And I mean, I'm not high on the Jets to win the division or anything, but man, they're playing Tennessee. Cam Ward is a good quarterback, but there's just no talent around him. This is a young team, and the New York Jets have got to feel good coming into the season with Geno Smith. They're still stacked on D. They're fast. I mean, I don't know how many times I'm going to bet the Jets this year, but plus 2.5 to start the season, that's where I'm looking.
And they're on the road, right? They're in Tennessee?
They're on the road, yes.
They're in Tennessee, and that's,
but
of course...
I think that might be better for them, actually, believe it or not.
That's the Robert Saleh game there. Yeah. That's the revamp.
That's a good point.
Yes.
I forgot about Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take that into account, though.
I got an
38, under. Joe. 38 I don't care.
The first 1 to 10 wins that game.
Yeah. So the only thing that's keeping me off of that under really is I want to see what the Jets offense looks like.
Yep.
Geno can throw the ball, and he can also throw interceptions, and it is a very low number. Okay, Joe, my bet for week 1 that is already in the books is Detroit minus 7 against New Orleans. Now, guys, there are 7.5s out there. If you're going to make this bet, you got to make it now. I understand shit can happen in preseason. I get all of that. This is the best number we're going to get, period. Detroit is going to blow New Orleans. This has got like 42-7 written all over it, Joe.
Yes, could very well be gross, which is usually what happens with Detroit games early on when they are clearly better than the other team there. And I wouldn't look at it under, Prez. I'll tell you that
no
too.
Chance.
No way am I looking at under in that one as well.
LA Chargers minus 10.5 against Arizona, Joe. I'm going to lay off of this game. I need to see what Arizona is going to be like, and I don't know what LA's offensive identity is going to look like. Harbaugh is a run-first guy. McDaniels likes to open up the offense. There's a little bit of play calling dichotomy, if you will, between those two. So I'd like to see what the Chargers look like first. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I think they're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball some more, and then they're going to run it even more after that.
So it's going to be a lot of running.
Ton of running. They are not going to put Herbert in harm's way early on until they make sure both their tackles are healthy and ready to go. That to me
I'll tell you, then the under's the play, Joe, because Arizona's putting up shit.
Correct.
And I'll tell you guys right now, Chargers have the top 5 defense in the league.
I agree. I think it's a dead under. Absolutely.
Philadelphia, Washington. Give me Washington, Joe. Plus 4.5. Jaden Daniels coming back. Teams feeling good about themselves. Division game in the NFC East. I'll always take the dog.
I kind of agree there. I don't, Philadelphia to me wins games they should not win early on in the season. Yeah.
And it took them till game 7 a couple of years ago to beat a team by more than a field goal.
Yeah, I agree. I think Washington going to be much improved this year than they were a year ago.
I forgot to talk Vegas and Miami. There's probably a reason. I got nothing. What do you got?
The problem is, who is the quarterback for Vegas? We talked about that this week, right? I mean, if it's Kirk Cousins, I lean Vegas. If they're just going to start the rookie right off the bat, I'm still going to lean Miami.
I don't see that happening. I don't. The Mendoza line is going to wait. Minnesota, Joe, with Kyler Murray. They're playing Green Bay. I'm going to probably lay off of this game, Joe. I would lean on the over, but I want to see what both these teams look like. I'm not sold on Green Bay, and anytime you count Minnesota down, do it at your own peril because they have the best coach in football.
Who is the quarterback for Minnesota? That's my only question. And by the way, that's in Green Bay?
No, it's in Minnesota, in the Dome.
Either way, I think we're getting points. So to me, it's an over.
That's what I said, the over. I agree.
Absolutely.
Dallas -2.5 against the Giants. I am not sold on Jackson Dart. That doesn't mean he isn't going to be the greatest quarterback of all time. He just doesn't have enough under his belt for me to say that. I think Dallas comes in flying, Joe. Dallas is one of my favorite plays here.
Boy, that defense of the Giants, though, that could be really good. I mean, really good.
Yep. We're going to find out quick because Dallas's offense is going to be really good.
They're going to be extremely good. But I think Harbaugh, we got a coaching edge with the Giants, too. So I might tend to think an over in that game as well. And I like the Giants' defense because a lot is going to depend on what Harbaugh does with Jackson Dart in year 2.
Yeah. And Denver, Kansas City. Kansas City -3. The Pat Mahomes tax. Give me Denver.
In Denver?
In Kansas City.
Oh, then it's tough. Yeah, I'll take Kansas. But again, this is a game where Mahomes might not play week 1.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
We'll see exactly.
Oh, listen, dude, we're like 7 weeks away.
Yep.
MLB rundown, Joe. Let's go.
All right. Well, we got back to a full slate of games here today, including a couple of good ones. Their interleague matchups, in fact, including the Yankees in Philadelphia. Will Warren was supposed to start this game. Cam Schlittler is going to start instead, going up against Luzardo there. Total hovering around 7.5. It's at Citizens Bank. Winds blowing out. Hot, humid night. Yeah, I think Philadelphia wins that game. We also have the Brewers as almost a $3 favorite over the Rockies at home. Sugano going. I like the Brewers. Team total up and over there. The Cubs and the Pirates. Art told you there. Cubs getting a lot of sharp money here. I agree with it. I like Matthew Boyd. I think he's throwing it really, really well. I'm going to back the Cubs in that one. I think Tyler Rogers there and the Baltimore Orioles. Tough spot here for Grant Holmes and the Braves. I like the O's to get back on track in that spot. The Rays lost yesterday. Couldn't figure out what to do with their rotation against Toronto, but they are back at home at the Trop with McClanahan on the mound. I'll take it at -130. I'll take the Rays here. The Mets and the Dodgers. Yeah, I'll take the run line with the Mets. Suzuki's a mess. Padres at the Marlins. Marlins have lost 9 in a row, guys. 9. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 9 in a row. They are a hot mess. But I will take them in this spot here against German Marquez. I'm going to take the Red Sox over the Blue Jays. I am going to take an under, in fact, in Globe Life with the Rangers and the Mariners at 7.5. I like the White Sox over the Astros. I like the Twins over the Athletics. I like the Reds over the Cardinals. And the Angels and the Giants, I like the Giants barely, but I will back them in the first 5. This could be like watching paint dry, guys. And that is your Major League Baseball rundown, Prez.
Joe, that's the show, my brother. It's Friday. We'll see you guys on Monday. Make sure to buy my 5% play in baseball tonight. First 5% total of the year.
Go get it.
You guys can get a discount, $10 off MLB 10. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, subscribe. We did the mailbag section at the top, so all good, Joe. We'll see you Monday, my brother.
Boom. Go get it.